What's up YouTube? For today's video, we have a full Water Moves Pokemon team. So pretty much, I had Water type moves as my only attacking moves, which made things rather wet for me. Anyway, so I'm streaming on Twitch right now. If you guys do want to check that one out, that is in the description of the video. Twitch TV/Pimpnite YT. I'd love to see you there. Thank you to all the new followers and subscribers. If you want to check it out after the video, that would be awesome too. Doing some shiny hunting and some other cool things. And any new people are welcome. Okay, what is your favorite Water type starter? Let me know in the comment section. Mine would have to be Totodile. What's yours? Leave below. Pause that video right now. If you enjoy these Steam Teams, people, I'd love to see a like on the video. The support would be awesome. Alright, this is a triple battle special on my Discord. This was against Argon 657. So leading things off with the Primate, and now they're going to go into the Garbodor. Now, Garbodor, it's a pretty good nickname actually. It'll probably take me about 10 minutes or 1 second to come up with. So I'm going to go for the Rain Dance anyway. So on the Aegislash, right, I've got a very bulky set. We got Max Health, Max Special Attack, Water Shuriken, Rain Dance, Rest, and a Double Team, Ability Hydration, and Item King's Drop. So pretty much with this set, we're going to go for as many Water Shurikens as possible and King's Rock the Garbodor. So the Garbodor is going to be very toxic. I mean, it's going to go for the Toxic Spikes, and it's going to set one layer up on the field. I don't really want it to set like any more than one up because it's already like toxic enough. So I'm going to have to get some more Water Shurikens off here, right? So go for the Water Shuriken against the Garbodor. And actually it's 3 times, which is really nice. And they get a flinch, which is beautiful. So I've hit this like 5 times already in total. So I was like, let's go for more Water Shuriken and see if we can actually flinch this before it, lays any more toxic on the field. All right, so go for more Water Shuriken as possible against this thing. It's so freaking tanky, and I actually get a whole 5 off against it, and I get another flinch. That's beautiful, people. That was absolutely beautiful. Go for another Water Shuriken on the Garbodor. This is going to be enough to take it out, and that was awesome. That was a wonderful start there. It was probably hacked anyway. So that's going to take it out with 2 shots. All right, so we got the Garbodor down. We've got 5 Pokemon remaining, but a solid lead to this battle. So now we got we got the Porygon-2 coming out, tracing my hydration. Anyway, so I can't use anything like toxic against this thing or anything like that if I do set the rain up. I've really got to watch what I do here. So go for the Water Shuriken. Man, how many times did I set Water Shuriken so far? So Water Shuriken is going to do some solid damage there, hitting it twice in a row and getting a flinch there. So I was like, I'm just going to sack off the Aegislash. It's done a pretty good job already. I actually dodged getting 2 layers of Toxic Spikes on the field, so I was very happy about that. Porygon's going to go for the Tri-Attack. It actually doesn't hack me at all, which is nice, and I'm going to go for the Rain Dance here. I was like, I'm going to give my next Pokemon a fighting chance to take out this Porygon. It's an absolutely awesome little set, and had some wonderful success throughout the battle. So we got the Porygon going for the Tri-Attack here. That's going to bury my Aegislash, but that's fine. I'm happy with that result, baby. So that was down. Okay, so now it's time, baby, to send in the big Remoraid. So Remoraid actually gets Water Spout, and this is a Choice Scarf, Water Spout, Modest, Remoraid. Man, this was power. I actually got some really good KOs with this. So go for the Water Spout there. Almost takes out an Everlight Porygon. That was some really impressive damage, guys. You got to hit that one. It's going to take me out of the Thunderbolt, unfortunately. But man, I was super happy with that. That was like my highest damaging Pokemon, like at that point in the game. Okay, so going into the Golduck here, if Golduck went for its physical Water type move, it definitely wouldn't have done nowhere near as much damage to that. So now I can just pick it off with an Aqua Jet, and that is Porygon down. So, that Remoraid, that was a max special attack, max speed set, Water Spout, Hydro Pump, Octazooka, and Spout. It gets Octazooka, obviously, before it goes into Octillery, Choice Scarf, and Sniper. Okay, so we got the physical Golduck set here. This was an Aqua Jet, Aqua Tail, Hone Claws, and Simple Beam set. Now, the reason I put Simple Beam on it, if you can think about it, you're probably thinking, Pimp, what are you going to do when a Water Absorb Pokemon comes in? That is the answer, Sonny Jim. I'm going to use Simple Beam on them, give them a simple ability, and then at least I'll be able to do something to them, right? Instead of going for like a million water moves and they just have like Dry Skin or Water Absorb. Alright, so taking the Skunk out. It does pretty good damage to me, and I'm on my last legs here. I was thinking if I can get one more Aqua Tail off, that'd be pretty good. And now we got the Primate coming in. So I kind of guessed Primate would come in. It's obviously going to outspeed me. I kind of wish the Rain was up because Aqua Jet would do a little bit more damage. But I'm quite happy with that one. This was the problem Pokemon, this Primate, right? Okay, so it's going to go for the U-turn, and that's going to take out my Golduck. But, this is a pretty tight battle at the moment, and I like tight battles. So, we got the Soul coming out, which was... I had to watch myself then. And we got the Soul Rock coming out. Now, Soul Rock, surprisingly, was probably, like, looking at my entire team, right, it was probably the easiest Pokemon to take out because it was weak to water. Okay, so into Smeargle. Now, Smeargle was a boosting, tail glowing Origin Pulse set. I had to bring Origin Pulse to this team. I didn't want to bring Kyogre. That'd have been like too difficult to get like even battles with. I would have been like, yo guys, I've got 5 PU Pokemon here, but I've got Uber. Don't worry about that one. Anyway, so the Solrock is sleep. I love how Solrock's asleep. It looks amazing. So it's going to swap out. Now, I knew Primeape would come in. I knew this would come in. Obviously, I'm poisoned, so my Focus Sash is going to be gone. I thought, let's get some Origin Pulse damage off against this monkey before it destroyed me. So it does some pretty good damage. I'm quite happy with that. Now, this Smeargle set was a special attacking set. Max Speed, Max Special Attack, Origin Pulse, Tail Glow, Spore, and Conversion. Conversion turning me into Watertight, giving me Stab. I've run this Smeargle set a lot. I've got so many Smeargle. I think out of all the Pokemon I've got, I think I've got the most. I've got so many Smeargle sets. Such a versatile, cool Pokemon. Okay, so Primeape basically destroys my Smeargle. So we're going to go into the Starmie. Now, this Starmie was a... oh my god, this is a pretty interesting set. So, we got the withdrawal from the Primeape, which is interesting. It could have gone for the U10, but it's not going to go for that. Wonder what item it might be. So, we got Solrock coming in. Now, I'm going to go for the Waterfall. Now, this was a physical Starmie set. However, it was physical, but it had a twist to it. So, if you guys notice, or if you don't know, Starmie actually gets Analytics. So, I thought, I want to use Analytic on the Starmie. It could be fun. So, I've got Waterfall. We got Rain Dance, Recover, Trick, Analytic, and Iron Ball as the item. So obviously I'm going to go really slow, and say if I come across a speedy sweeper, I can just get rid of my Iron Ball. But with the Analytic, I can go last and get that nice Waterfall boost, turning Starmie's crappy attack into, well, a little bit better than crappy, right? So we got the Rain Dance. Obviously, in case there's no rain on the field, I want to boost my stats up, or like a Sucker Punch, things like that. I've also got Recover to recover up my health as well. So it's quite a bulky stat with max health and max attack. I had some pretty good success with it. So the Solrock is going to go down. I didn't think Solrock could do a lot of damage to me, and that was sort of like the least threatening Pokemon. So taking a little bit of toxic damage, unfortunately. I mean, at least it's not like 2 layers of toxic spikes. That would have been really bad for the community. Anyway, so we got the Primeape coming in here. It's going to go for the U-turn here. Now, I actually went for the Waterfall here, and I lived it just due to its max health. And Starmie actually doesn't have that bad a defense when you look at it. And now their last Pokemon is the Tryhard, which is the... I actually quite like that. Their nicknames have been very, very funny. I'm going to go for the Waterfall. This is an Analytic Waterfall, and the rain. Dodrio just got spanked. And the last Pokemon we got is the Primeape. Starmie is down for the count, but boy, I mean, if you look at this team, I'd say Starmie and probably Starmie and Golduck were like the MVPs of this game. And obviously, definitely Remoraid coming in with that big water spout. That was amazing. Okay, so the last Pokemon we got is Wailord against the Primeape. I don't have Heavy Slam, but I do have Whirlpool. So they're both pretty good. So we got the Primeape going for the close combat. Now, I knew they'd go for close combat. That's their best stab attack. And also, they're going to get a special defense drop. The rain is up. It's on low health. Whirlpool doesn't miss. And that's going to spin it right round, baby. And James is going to kick the curb. And that is my game. Hope you guys enjoyed. This battle is a very fun battle. And let's get on to the second one. If I did mention, we've got 3 battles in a row, but that was a very fun battle. I love having fun like battles. I didn't even, like, if I missed that Whirlpool, I would have been the saltiest person in the world, but I wouldn't have even cared. It would have been a really fun battle. Anyway, so we got a battle against Jake. This one was also on my Discord. My Discord is also in the description of the video, people. Anyone is welcome to join. It's not only Pokemon battling too, it's trading, chilling, like there's a whole bunch of rooms. We got like, I don't know, we probably got close to like 4,000 people there now. Okay, so we got the Poison Jab coming from the Quillfish. That does under half health. As I said, I do have the hydration, so if I did get poisoned, that wasn't really no biggie there. So Quillfish is actually a pretty solid counter to this team. Like, when you look at it, any water-type Pokemon is, because they're going to resist like every single one of my moves, right? So going for Water Shuriken, making use of Quillfish's subpar special defense, and it's more bulky on the defensive side, which actually suit me quite nicely too. So it's going to go for Waterfall. Inevitably, I'm going to go down to that one. There's not much I really could have done there. I was kind of happy with the result that I did. I could have messed around with Double Team, but there was no... I'd kind of preferred damage to going for Evasion. And I don't like using that move much. That was sort of like a meme. So we got the Poison Jab going on to the Starmie there. Starmie takes it really nicely there, going for the Waterfall. Does some really solid damage with the Analytic to the Quillfish. Now, I actually went for the Recover here to try and recover off a little bit of health. I thought they may go for a switch. However, there's another Poison Jab. I don't get poisoned, which is nice, and I get my Recover off. So I was kind of hoping... you know, we get a swap here, and then I might be able to go for another Analytic Waterfall against the incoming Pokemon. However, the Quillfish is going to have the Destiny Bond, and man, that sucks, because that's going to take out my Starmie. And the Quillfish is also going to go down with it too. But that's how it was. I could have gone for a Waterfall before. I kind of thought they may go for a swap there. But that's how it works. And, you know, how the battle goes sometimes, people. So the Quillfish is down and my Starmie is going to go down. But not so bad. I mean, I've lost myself. I've lost 2 Pokemon. It's not the greatest star in the world. But, no, I'll still within a chance, people. As long as you're within a chance. So swapping in my Golduck here. And now we got the Wolfers. So I thought, this will be funny. If this has got Shadow Tag right, I can go for the simple. And then, you know, it won't be able to trap me or anything like that. And I might be able to set up on it with the Hone Claws right. So go for the Simple Beam. Look at those lips, baby. Look at those big lips. They're so simple. All right, so they're going to go for the counter, which is good. I didn't go for Aqua Tail. I didn't want to go for an attacking move anyway. Wobbuffet was kind of scary with Mirror Cone and counter. And now they're going to swap. They're pretty much, you know, I'm pretty much going to, like, set up on them now. Obviously, they did know our Hone Claws now. But Golduck does have some nice setup moves on special and in physical. So setting up my Hone Claws, that is going to make Aqua Tail 100% accurate. I'm going to go for another one. I was quite confident I could leave pretty much anything Dugong could throw at me, and I was going to be able to outspeed it, right? However, the Dugong has Sheer Cold. I'm like, oh no, we've got to take this one out ASAP, because if I get countered by a Sheer Cold Dugong in this battle, I'm going to be salty as. Boy, does that Aqua Tail do some solid damage. It misses! So I can confidently 2-hit KO this Dugong, and that is out of the game, man. If that took me out there, right, I would have had no hope. Like, I would have had to pop in Remoraid with a rain, like, I would have had to get a Rain Dance or something up. Actually, I had no Rain Dance left, so I would have had to swap in my Remoraid. That would have been bad. Like, I think I would have lost it. So we got the quick little Wobbuffet. However, it's going to go for a counter. I thought it might go for a Destiny Bomb there. I went for the Aqua Tail here, hoping it would be enough to take it out. I thought it might go for Encore, like me hoping I'd go for another Hone Claws, but it's going to go for a counter instead and take out my Goldeen. I mean, my Golduck. They both got gold in them, right? Don't roast me too hard. So we got 3 more Pokemon left. I've got my Remoraid. So Remoraid can freely go for a big water spout, spurt out that big spout all over those big red... anyway, over the Wobbuffet, and that one is going to take it out. We still have 3 Pokemon remaining, and I'm well set up with my Remoraid. Man, I love using this Remoraid. It's so good. Okay, speaking of threats, we got Electivire coming out. I can go for the water spout again. I outspeed, which is hype, and does some really, really big damage, but it doesn't quite take it out. Man, I was almost close to a merch plug there. I was shaking. Anyway, so it's going to take me out with a Thunder Punch. Remoraid's going to go down. Damn, I wish I took that out in one shot. That would have been amazing. If I had the rain up, it definitely would have taken it out. But then, you know, that's how it is. So going to Smeargle. Now, I can't risk going for the Spore here in case it's got Scumbag Vital Spirit. Oh, it misses! No, I actually outspeed the Electivire. It's going to smack me with Brick Break, taking me down to my Focus Sash. Oh no, if I miss Origin Pulse here, I'm going to pee my pants IRL, but it hits, which is good, and that's going to take out the Electivire. Man, I was so, like, that sucks so badly I had to use, like, my Focus Sash against Electivire. I guess that's a drawback with Origin Pulse. There's, like, that kind of shaky-ish accuracy. Okay, so we got 2 Pokemon left. We got the Ninjask now. Ninjask's going to be able to outspeed me and take me out with a Fury Cutter, and that's going to swap out my Smeargle, and I'm going to go into the big boy Wailord. Now, Wailord was quite an interesting set. This was the really, really bulky special defensive set. If it was running a physical one, I could get a Toxic up against it. The only thing I was actually worried about, if it did have, like, Substitute, you might be able to get around that. However, it's going to go for another Protective. So, obviously, it's going to be faster than any Pokemon on my team. That's fine. Fun fact, it's going to be, even without a speed boost, right, it was still going to outspeed my Toy Scarf Remoraid. Anyway, so it's got loads of speed. It's going to go for Final Gambit. It's a special set. And on the big boy, I actually ran Max Health. Thank goodness I did, because Ninjask would have absolutely wrecked me. It could have come close to taking me out. So down goes Ninjask. Pretty cool on the special side with Ninjask. So props to that one. So we got some leftovers recovery. And we got a little bit over half health. We still got Smeargle on 1 health too. The last Pokemon they've got is the Quackland, which is the Farfetch'd. I was like, okay. If this has got Leaf Blade, I'm going to be toast. However, it's going to go for a Fly Inium Z. So if this is coming off, even if it was coming off like Peck, I'm toast, because I wasn't running anything in defense, right? Wailord's stats, like, if you take its health away, right, it really doesn't have very good, like, defense or special defense, right? So you always got to run max health. And since I was running, like, max special defense, right, and I already took Pride damage, I knew that I wasn't going to leave this one. Plus, Farfetch'd got that attack boost, right? So down goes to Wailord. My last shining hope is Smeargle on 1 health. I was thinking, well, Farfetch'd is probably going to have... It could have Quick Attack. It may have Quick Attack, but it doesn't. And I'm going to outspeed and go for the spawn. Now, this is important, people. So this Farfetch'd is sleeping on its leak. Man, look at its eyes when it sleeps. It's awesome. So it's going to be sleeping right. Now, I can't go for Origin Pulse right here because it's going to do monkeys, even to a guys, I'm getting walled by a Farfetch right now. So go for the Tail Glow, boosting my special attack by 3 stages. I thought after the Tail Glow ride, this should be enough. So it sleeps for 2 turns. Now, this was my problem. Is it going to wake up the 3rd turn? I need a crit or something like that. I know that it doesn't have a focus, that's right. So go for the Origin Pulse. It does big damage, doesn't take it out, but Quackling stays asleep. Now, the only thorn in my side is if I miss for Origin Pulse, it wakes up and takes me out with a Zap Cannon. So go for Origin Pulse, and it's not going to miss, and Farfetch is down. The threat has been eliminated. Hope you guys enjoyed that second battle. Man, these have been some really good battles. Okay, yeah, the 3rd battle was on my Discord. This was against Lady Gardevoir, and they've got a Gardevoir. I really like Shiny Gardevoir, especially the Mega one. So once again, leading things off with the Selgor. I kind of lead off with this thing like all the time, make it like a really, really fun sort of like a trolling lead. It's going to actually go copy my Hydration and Trace. I was like, okay, I actually thought about swapping here. I thought, should I go into Wailord now? I might be able to pop a Toxic on that since it's normally a special, special user. That might be a good thing that I can trap it in and maybe take it out. However, I decided to stay in and go for the Rain Dance. I played really risky. I was like, this could be a really, really bad play here. So setting up the Rain Dance there, I thought this, at least at worst, because this could help out the rest of my team, right? They're going to go for Will-O-Wisp. I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, at least my Wailord would have got burnt. I decided to stay in this time instead of swap out again, and now I'm going to go for the Water Shuriken. So Water Shuriken is, it's going to hit a couple of times, which is nice, getting 3. I don't get a flinch, and now it's going to go for Will-O-Wisp again, obviously predicting me to swap again. So I do have the Hydration, which is going to heal that burn straight away. So I knew after this turn, there wouldn't be any more over predictions. They were definitely going to be attacking me, and I had to do as much damage to this thing as possible. So go for more Water Shurikens on the Gardevoir. And for some reason against this Gardevoir, I think I kept getting like 2 or 3 against it. I really couldn't get my 5. And now we got the hyper voice of the, oh god. And I lived on 1 health. The merch is available, people. Thank you very much to the person who bought the salt mug yesterday as well. Also, newsflash, people, newsflash. We have some new merch coming, but that'll be coming up in the next week or 2. I'll be announcing that one. It's going to be before Christmas, so if you want to get your merch before Christmas, I got you covered. So down goes my Selgor. A pretty solid effort there. I really couldn't have done much more for that. Gardevoir's got some nice special effects. So into the MVP himself is the big Remoraid. Now we're going for the water. It's so funny when Remoraid uses water spell. It's like, I was thinking, those water pistols, right? I think they were called like Super Soaker. That's what it reminds me of. But instead of shooting it out the front, it shoots it out of its head like a Wailord. Anyway, so go for the water spout against the Aegislash there. It actually does, like, look at that damage. You got to admit, that was pretty good. So Aegislash is going to go for the Sword Dance. I'm like, oh, this is bad. Like, there were some big threats on this team. Like, this team was not playing any games. So now we got the Aegislash going into its more offensive form. There was like, oh, Shadow Sneak. Rest in peace. I was hoping it would be like, like a, not a priority set, more of like a, like a mixed attacker or maybe something like that. But down goes the water pistol. But it did all right. I was quite happy with that. So into Golduck. Now, I smelt that King's shield from Australia. All right, I smelt that all the way from Australia, and our country's like away from everything. So that's got to be a good prediction, right? Anyway, so the Aegislash is going to use King's Shield. I'm going to go for the Home Claws, and that's going to give me a +1 in attack and in accuracy too, which is pretty good. Now, Aegislash's only hope here would be to go for another Shadow Sneak. Now, Golduck is fairly tanky for a sweeping Pokemon. I really, really like Golduck. It's quite versatile. So now we got the Shadow Sneak. Does pretty good damage to me, almost taking me out. And I do tank that one, getting off that, I nearly said Iron Tail. Guys, Iron Tail. Getting off the Iron Tail against the Aegislash, even though it was neutral and was definitely Aqua Tail. So we got the Golduck coming out. Man, the counters keep coming. So there's no way I can swap into anything to this, so I'm going to have to lose my Golduck. I could have swapped into Wailord there, but I was kind of scared of the other Pokemon. Like, that's a really scary Pokemon. So into Smeargle, I thought this would be my only opportunity here to try and step this up. All the other Pokemon, I don't think I could have had like an opportunity to set up. So putting the Golluspod to sleep. Guys, look at Golluspod's legs. What is wrong with them? They look like, I don't know I don't know what is wrong with its feet. Anyway, so Golluspod is going to stay there. I'm going to go for the Tailguard. I was kind of hoping that actually swap, because even I was like going over in my head, if this was like a reasonably bulky one, which most of them, kind of are, even at +6 tail, like at +6 with the 2 tail glows, I don't even think I'm going to put it in range of, like, emergency exit. Like, this is going to be an absolute fail. So, thankfully, the Golspot is still snoozing on the spot there. I was like, well, you know, guys, sometimes you got to go all the way. You don't go half the way, you go all the way. So, going for conversion there. I've got +6 and I've got stab. I'm a water Pokemon too. So, this is amazing, right? This is amazing. So, now they're going to go for the Sucker Punch. I'm going to go for the Spore again. So if they had a Water-type move right, it wouldn't have taken him out. It would have been not very effective. First impression obviously wouldn't have worked. And obviously they had, Sucker Punch. So obviously that didn't get around because I had Spore. So now go for the Origin Pulse against the Golspot because it's my origin to use crappy sets. Almost taking Golspot down to weakness policy. Not weakness policy. Man, emergency exit. Why did I say weakness policy? Anyway, so Golspot, guys, imagine if Golspot activated a weakness policy against Origin Pulse. That'd be crazy. So go for another Origin Pulse on the Golspot there. And this one actually does a little bit more damage. Almost taking it out, but it doesn't. Now emergency exit is going to come in. One time, guys, I was doing a battle. I'm not sure if any of you remember. Maybe you really true blue fans remember. Some person had like a... they had a Pokemon, right? And they set up like all these boosts on it. And they sent it into the Golspot, right? Stealth Rocks put it in emergency exit range. And it went out and they lost their boost. Oh, so funny. Every time I see Golspot, it reminds me of that. Anyway, so Noivern's going to clearly be able to outspeed me there. It's going to have a eject button. So what is this? Guys, I figured out what their theme team was. It's a full ejecting team. Anyway, so Blaziken's going to come in. This is quite timely because I actually outspeed and I'm able to hit the big boy with the Origin Pulse. And that's going to take it out one shot too. Man, Smeargle is coming MVP here. Like, this is clutching me back into the game. So I really injured that Golspot. I dented the Noivern and I took out the Blaziken. Man, I could not have hoped for any, this is beyond my expectations for this Smeargle set. Noivern is going to come in and use Air Slash. I was low-key hoping for a miss there. However, Smeargle sort of run its race there. It did amazing, people. That was absolutely awesome. It really came in there when I needed it. So into my Wailord, I pretty much didn't have much to swap into this thing at all. Wailord was very, very bulky in special defense, as you guys already know. So now we've got the Air Slash coming from the Noivern. I thought they may actually swap there, but they didn't. I got flinched by that, which sucks. However, I'm very bulky, so it doesn't really matter all that much. I wasn't really phased. Pretty much my thought process here was to go for the Whirlpool, trap them in, get the Aqua Ring up, and by the time they brought another Pokemon in, I have my leftovers, the Aqua Ring kind of going. So we got the Whirlpool again. That critical hit of me kind of sucked because it did a little bit more damage than I would have liked. Noivern is going to go down in 2 turns, right? So I think this set, looking at this set, right, Whirlpool, Toxic, Aqua Ring, and Attract. I mean, looking at the set, rest would have been better because I could have healed myself up. I mean, Aqua Ring and leftovers are really nice, but when it got down to me taking big hits of damage, it didn't really sustain it as well as I would have liked. But I tried to go for the meme with Attract, but unfortunately, it never worked because, obviously, a lot of the time, I was coming up against females and it was failing and stuff like that. So, anyway, getting some more leftovers recovery and Aqua Ring recovery. And the Noivern is going to go down to the Whirlpool. So, that was pretty good. We got the Golspot, which is on, a tiny bit of health. And we got one more Pokemon, which you'll never guess actually was quite threatening to my team. It was quite ironic, too, while I was threatening. So, into Golspot. I outspeed the Golspot with... I've always wanted to take out Golspot with Whirlpool, but that's been my life ambition. Look at those amazing legs. So, getting some more leftovers. Sorry, guys, I'm cracking up here. I'm cracking up. Actually, I need a drink of water. Man, I didn't. That wasn't even I wasn't even trying to joke there about this team and stuff. So the last Pokemon is the Tyranitar, and it's going to bring the sand too. And now, usually when you look at my team, right, you think, damn, Pimp, you'll be able to, handle a Tyranitar easy, right? I was like, probably not. So it's going to go for Crunch. It does a lot of damage to the big boy, and it also gives me a defense drop. I can't really do too much here. I could go for Whirlpool for some, some direct damage there, some fixed damage, rather than go for the Toxic. But I thought, number one, it's too risky. Number two, it's going to do monkeys to Tyranitar. What if Tyranitar has a weakness policy or something like that? That could be really bad. So I opted to go for the Toxic. Toxic, by the time I swapped in my Starmie, at least it would have done some damage, right? Okay, so Tyranitar's got some more Toxic damage rack up. Now, the thing I was going through my head, right, was Tyranitar can go for Crunch against my Starmie, and, that's super effective. What sort of set is this going to be? Is it going to be a bulky set? What is it going to be? I know my Starmie's not going to be able to outspeed the Tyranitar, because you guys remember I was running an Iron Ball set, which, could come back to haunt me. So, locking myself into that waterfall, hoping I can live this one-on-one health and, plug the merch. However, it's going to take me out in one shot. And that is my Starmie down. Man, I was so close there. Quite funny, I lost the Tyranitar though. 3 awesome battles. Hope you guys enjoyed all of them, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.